Hip hip hooray!
We're back, guys.
We're back, and we have missed you.
We've missed you so much.
I don't know if you guys remember, but I've never had a live tree.
That's right, you haven't.
I haven't.
So
So I am super excited.
To take that one home.
Isn't she beautiful?
She is gorgeous. She's going to be so pretty.
I love her.
I love her.
I love her.
Oh, beautiful. Perfect for any home. So I wonder if she's excited right now, that tree, that you chose her.
Well, I kind of felt her shiver.
Oh, you did hear?
I did.
You felt her shiver a little.
I felt her shiver a little
Well,
bit.
and none of these trees look very sad to me.
Not
I
yet.
think they're all
Not
happy.
yet.
They all have high hopes.
And you know what? They have every reason to be sad because they're already half off.
Oh,
Did you see the
I
sign?
didn't notice the sign. They're half off.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
means it's getting close to time.
It
that
is
they
getting
need to
close.
be chosen.
And they're half off, and they feel that pressure. But
Yeah,
Miss Paulson and I, we've secured ours.
they're looking good. They're looking
I'm
good.
excited.
I
I'm
think
excited. How
me
often do
too.
I water it?
Oh, and we would, because I'm going back to when I was a kid. It was our job to climb under the tree to check the water level. So we just
Oh.
had to kind of go down there and feel.
Okay.
And if it
Okay.
felt a little low, then we had to crawl back under and add the water.
Interesting. Okay. All
It was a
right.
job.
I had one in my classroom at Morningside
Mhm.
one year, and once it was thirsty,
Woo!
it was on.
They
It
get
was
thirsty.
on. For
They get
sure.
thirsty.
For sure. I love your antlers.
Thank you.
They look amazing.
Your
too, Miss Paulson.
antlers are sparkling.
We're here on a beautiful day, filming live from Glendale.
Straight from Glendale, just down the road from us, you guys. It's a beautiful little town full of great little shops and the perfect little Christmas tree stands.
We're glad to be back with you. Let's
We-
talk about what we did last week.
Okay, so last week, I think this is a perfect spot because we were all about trees last week.
Mhm.
So we talked about finding that perfect Christmas tree. And
We started with Ruthie.
Ruthie and her dad, the year of the perfect Christmas tree. You all did a great job. I heard from some students, Ms. Jackson, this week that this was the hardest book we've done all year.
Oh, winning.
I know.
Winning because we know you can do it.
Right. They were telling that you all had to think so hard about those questions. That we were asking you all questions that you maybe had never thought about before when you've read a story. Thinking about how the setting
The setting was huge.
is so important, and we underestimate the setting, I feel like, a lot of times.
We do.
And
we do.
if nothing else, all of our stories during this Christmas season, the setting is so very important.
Yes.
Because
yes.
you can't have a Christmas story when it's not Christmas time.
We were all cheering for Ruthie and her mom.
We were.
You know,
Oh my
I mean, it was
goodness.
just a
And
great
you all
story.
nailed that one about that question, thinking about how did they overcome their challenge.
Yes.
You all answered that so beautifully about how they kind of had to just keep on keeping on.
And if it was new to you, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you'd read it before, hopefully you learned something new.
That's right.
So,
Always
we
want you
loved
to learn
Ruthie.
something new.
We loved Ruthie.
After Ruthie, we kept it with Christmas trees, but then we changed the perspective a little bit. We changed the perspective and thought, how does a Christmas tree feel? What might they say? What might their story be?
It's almost symbolic that our friends are all leaned over.
Oh, you're right.
I wonder if they were ever standing up happy.
Up tall. I wonder how their friends felt as they were getting cut down and chosen to be someone's Christmas tree. And those other trees that are still waiting in the field.
I wonder what my family's going to say when I really want to take one home.
Oh, well, I think they might be excited.
I think they should be.
I think
They
they
should
should
be. They should be. They should be.
I'll tell them they should be.
So, what do we think about this book?
Oh, I loved this book.
Look at
so
his
much.
face.
I know. The beautiful illustrations. So gorgeous.
So amazing. And we had the best breakout group discussions.
We did have really good ones.
Never enough time.
No.
But
no.
we had amazing. We hope you were with us. We had a lot, but that's another important reason to be in the live meets if you can, because our breakout groups talking about this particular book were so great.
They were so good, and I think it really helped because you all got a chance to look at those questions before we got into group and really think about the story, maybe in a way you wouldn't have if you only
Just grabbed
listened
it
to it and only read
yeah.
it.
Yeah, and just flipped through it.
Yes.
Oh, and the illustrations were amazing.
Beautiful.
So great.
Absolutely
So we hope
beautiful.
you enjoyed that one as well.
So that one, our A Wish to be a Christmas Tree, kind of, we're going to step away from Christmas trees a little bit, keeping with winter, snowmen at Christmas.
And I was sharing with Miss Paulson, the reason I picked this is because when my children were your age, the whole Snowmen series, whether it was at night, at Christmas, it was their favorite. So I just wanted to make sure that we could share that with you as well, because I have a personal connection that I loved reading this to my children when they were really small and with them when they were your age.
And I did the same. My girls loved the snowman stories. And it connects to A Wish to Be a Christmas Tree in that it personifies an object, right? We say that personification is when we talk about a thing that's not human.
I had a student nail that definition in our breakout group. It was amazing.
Way to go, guys. I think you all would now.
Nailed it.
So in this, again, is, that perspective of how this story would be so very different if it was up to this little boy to tell it.
I just have to tell you something I just noticed, and
What
I've
is
probably
that?
read this, I can't even count how many times. He has a snowman lamp. He has a snowman lamp. I have never, ever noticed that.
Oh my goodness, I bet if you go through the story, there's probably other snowmen. Look at the snowman in his quilt. There's probably snowmen all throughout it that we probably have never even noticed before.
It's just such a fun book for this time of year.
It is.
Just a fun thing.
It's a fun one, and then we've talked about that too with students, that you can read a book 100 times and still learn from it.
And I just spotted the snowman lamp.
See?
Oh my
Every
goodness.
time something different. So today, guys, we just want you to enjoy this story. Just listen to our read aloud, enjoy the story, and we're going to keep it light. Do be thinking always, because we're really good readers, always be thinking about who's telling this story. How might it be different if it were told somewhere else, by someone else? If it took place some other time. So,
why do you think Carolyn and Mark Buhner decided that it should rhyme?
oh, that's right.
Do you love a rhyming story?
Our last story was
Do
a
you
rhyming
not
story.
like a rhyming story? They're kind of fun to read.
I
They're
like
just
them
light,
because we
fun.
get into that little rhythm when we're reading rhyme.
And what about the snowman in the sombrero?
Looks like there's a snowman for all.
There is. So just enjoy it. Just love it,
enjoy it.
And know that we picked it because it's just a connection for us, and the illustrations are just very fun for this time of year. Very, very fun. So, all right, we gonna load up our trees?
Yes, I think we should load up our trees. Are we ready?
I think we are.
Okay, well,
all
I'll
right,
let you go.
friends.
It's gonna be a big job.
It's gonna be big. We'll report back on Wednesday how it goes. Okay.
Sounds
all right.
great. So,
Until we read again, Christmas tree edition.